Jessica Korda, already off to a great start this year. Here's her second shot at the third.
A short par 3 here with a little wedge. Give herself a pretty easy tap-in birdie there.
That would be her first birdie. They maybe don't try to do too much. Here she was at the 5th.
So be wary of the sick golfer. I mean, it sounds like it really just came on there on the 18th hole. She's showing her form here this morning already.
Here's her third shot at the par 5 7th.
4 birdies in a row.
How about that?
Why not? And to have the opportunity with her parents there, being so close to home, only a couple hours from where she lived, I know that was extra special. I love the picture where they had Sebi, her brother, on the phone,
yes.
Just to make him feel like he was part of it too. You know, whole family affair.
And maybe her second birdie of the day here at the 9th as she fights her way back.
This from 177. It is downhill, but back into that little cold breeze. Do have to allow for a little bit of release on this green.
Yeah, good one.
Thank you.
Judging the release, Charlie Hull at the 10th.
Danielle, you want me to go?
What kind of competitor is Charlie Hull? You've gone against her in Solheim Cups?
Very many times. She's fierce. She's relentless. She's got a great attitude on the golf course.
The firm green should release nicely. The only hard part about this shot is the uphill lie. Tough to hit it as hard as you need to. She did a really, really good job. Maybe a perfect job.
Are you kidding? What in the world? Nelly Korda with a birdie from behind the green at 10. Thank you very much to 3 under within 1. Tribute hole to the 13th at Augusta National. And here's Georgia Hall, who was born the week that Nick Faldo won his 3rd Masters, 1996. And of course, that 13th at Augusta National is one of the great risk-reward holes of all time.
Brittany Lincecum on the tee.
Brittany's been struggling a little bit with the thumb issue, actually from carrying her child. And it's definitely, I think she's struggled to practice.
Anna Nordquist with the 3rd shot at the 12th.
This from 88 yards, so slightly closer. And I should sort of revisit that swale at the back. There is one there, but it's not as deep. I don't think it's the one as Augusta.
Right.
It is an advantage. There is a little backstop there, long and right, that she can use to get some spin. This one coming in lower, so it won't be affected by the wind as much.
Yeah, good shot there.
What an advantage hitting the drive down to that point.
Only had 3 birdies today at this hole. And make it 4. I did go to the computer and almost read the stats for the 17th.
Okay. Cup reached up and grabbed it. 3 straight birdies for Austin Ernst. Is Korea's Jin Young Ko's 3rd shot at 12.
Let's have 79 yards for her 3rd after a 6-iron layup, and very well done.
Got close to Jin Young Ko, and then what did Jin Young do? She won the CME Group Tour Championship.
Good shot there from Danielle Kang. Nelly.
Gap wedge from 102. Line is ideal.
Did it? Go in. Yeah, almost. Almost knocking it in.
I didn't see much from the other side of the hole. It might wiggle right, then left, but it's minimal.
And wiggled right in.
Heavily sloped from back to front with a little tier in the middle of it that if you want to get close to this hole, you've either got to judge the bounce to bounce up the top or land it softly on that top tier. Oh, yeah, she did. She landed it right at the base of that bank.
It's a tribute to the 4th at Baltusrol.
Englishwoman Georgia Hall at the 16th.
This is the most challenging hole location on this hole, and that might be one of the best shots you're going to see all day. The green pitches away from you, especially we talked about the greens being firm.
Here is the aforementioned Christy Kerr. What kind of a teammate is Christy?
She's a fierce competitor, great teammate. I've been paired with her many times on.
And you watched her do that a bunch, didn't you?
On Solheim Cup teams, there is zero give up on Christy Kerr.
This doesn't look like a 7. Let me check.
I'm not going to lie, I've hit the wrong club before. I've looked down and, oh my gosh, it was a 5-wood instead of a 3-wood or vice versa. And
It's really bad when you get the 6 and 9 irons confused.
Yeah.
Huge difference. Going with 7-iron on this very picturesque par 3. Gave it the full treatment. Just a little right of the hole, depending on the club.
Climbs back there, and it's going to be in good shape.
Could be better.
Yeah, very good indeed. There's a good chance there for Nelly.
Because these greens are so new, they don't always do what you see. A few wiggles here and there, but that's a nice catch.
Tied for the lead. Third shot for Austin Ernst. A tough hole, the 17th. And that is really well done. Is it going to drop? Is it going to drop? Yeah, perfect from Austin Ernst. And Austin on a great run on this back 9. Look at that.
And elsewhere.
Second at 17 for Kupcho.
That's from 163. Plays about, a couple uphill. It's a high draw.
There are 4 different levels on this green, and she's on the correct one.
Okay. How about it? And she started 2 over through 4.
what a great comeback.
Other side of the course, 17th hole of the day for Jing Yan of China. Played collegiately briefly at Washington. All right, back to back. So Yan joins the group at 5 under.
Off that downslope that she had for her third, but
Supposing she makes the Solheim Cup, what kind of a player do you think she'll be, Morgan?
I think she'll be a solid player, just like Karen just said. She is playing solid golf. Her tee ball, she's hitting the driver really well. Her iron game, she hits it long, as I mentioned.
Tough to tell yourself what this is going to do after watching 2 putts on the same line do opposite things, but no problem.
Keep those secrets within the Corda family.
Oh, yes. Well, she had bookend 66s.
They struggle to read the grain, the speed, the break. It really can affect putts. There's probably not a lot of grain in these greens as they're so new. But, just managing the rough, how flyer lies, what flyer lies you might get. Easier to judge if you've played it your whole life.